Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. If you have not seen my last video, you may not know that I have recently moved to London. I got a new job and basically left Australia, that I was on a working holiday visa. I left Australia and got a job offer in London. I'm obviously from Glasgow in Scotland and decided to move to London, uproot my life and go somewhere for my dream job. So I thought I would sort of catch you up on everything that has happened the last couple of months, because for a while I was just posting my Australia content and things were really backlogged for a while, and then basically we're just going to move on from this little chat, move into a little sort of London diaries, living in London diaries. As I said in my last video, if anybody has any content ideas that they would like to see from me in London, do let me know. I'm planning on doing these just general like living in London diaries, and then also I'm planning on doing a what I spend in a week or a month in London video, because I think that would be quite useful for some people that are also looking to move to London. So as I said, I moved to London to go and work for my dream job, and I'm working for Cheap Holiday Expert, so that is really interesting. I'd followed her for years at this point and I loved what she did, and when she posted that they had a job opening for a social media assistant, I was like, oh my god, that would be my dream job. It's literally travel and social media, the things that I love. I'm working freelance, but also obviously, like I said in my last video, this job is all around travel, involves travel. My love of travel like is what helped me to get the job, whereas in other jobs I feel like I haven't wanted to talk about travel too much because they would be like, why are you talking about travel, are you not going to stay in this job? That's one thing that I really love about it, and also because she has a large following on social media and has amazing website which you should definitely check out with loads of tips and resources. She sometimes gets invited to travel events and things like that, so I have been lucky enough to come with her to a couple of these events, which I have took some clips of, which I thought I would overlay now. The first one was my first ever event and it was so weird. I felt so out of place and I was like, oh my god, this is what people do in London, like you could never get any of this in Glasgow probably. It was just a really weird feeling, but also really surreal, because I was like, oh my god, everyone in this room likes the same things that I like, and I've never really felt like that before. So I went to the premiere of a travel film called The Last Tourist, and that was also hosted by G Adventures, so there's a lot of people working from G Adventures there, including G Adventures owner Bruce Poon Tip. He was literally on the stage right in front of me and I had a little like fangirl moment. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe the founder of G Adventures is in the same room as me. But that was super cool. The other event that I have been lucky enough to go to was at the V&A, the Victoria and Albert in London, where they were having a night with the Korean Tourism Board, and they had a bunch of Korean speakers up on the stage, including the ambassador from Korea to the UK up on stage, and that was super cool as well. And they gave us all gats, which are traditional hats that Korean men used to wear, and tried loads of like different Korean snacks, and that was super cool to hear more about Korea. I would love to visit Korea one day. And another update that I need to fill you in on is, obviously you saw in the last video like me moving in, me decorating my room a little bit. I basically moved out of that flat now, so the flat was only going to be for 3 months, and because it's so backlogged, the 3 months now has passed and I've moved out of that flat. I really loved that flat, but the landlord told us from the beginning that he was going to sell it, so we were fine with only staying in it for 3 months, and basically I've moved again now and I filmed some clips from moving. Please excuse the appearance, but I have had the day off work today. Today is the 1st of August, and basically I booked today off work to move into my Airbnb for 2 weeks because I found a place but they weren't available until 2 weeks from today. We originally were meant to move out of the flat tomorrow, and then after I booked the Airbnb, the landlord asked if we wanted to extend for 2 weeks, but I'd already booked the Airbnb, so I'm leaving a few weeks before the girls, and I just thought I would document this little bit. I'm about to leave. I've still got some clothes drying and a few more bits that I need to pack up, but I didn't have enough bags and boxes, so I've got some laundry bags being delivered tomorrow, then I can pack up. My kitchen stuff is still out right now, and my clothes that are drying, and then I will leave properly and leave the keys and everything tomorrow. I'm going to the Airbnb now. I already went about 3 hours ago and dropped some stuff off, just like a small suitcase, and I came back and made myself some dinner. I've just been here the past few hours cleaning my room, and now I'm leaving to go and spend my first night at the Airbnb. Thought I would just document it, film a little bit of the flat. Obviously my kitchen stuff is here. It is a little bit of a state. The laundry is still hanging out and we need to take out the recycling, but I just thought I would show you because I'm gonna miss it, I think. Please do not mind these screaming children, but this is the kitchen. I'm really gonna miss it. Nice dishwasher, nice open area and open plan with the living room. And these are my suitcases ready to go. And I've packed up my room. This is what I need to get. I've packed a suitcase and I have a bag in there, like a big reusable bag, but obviously I need a few more for this stuff. And I've still got my lamp plugged in there and my mattress protector in there. But this is my room all packed up. I can't believe it. 3 months has already come to an end. It's empty pretty much. Still got a few more bits to go, like I said. I don't know how I'm going to pack that hoodie. 3 months has gone by so quickly. I don't know how it's gone by so quickly. But I'm saying goodbye to my first room in London. Bye bye room in London, you were good to me. This was a bit annoying and the room is also really small. My next room's going to be bigger, but this is my first room. I feel like it's the end of an era. So this new flat that I'm in, it's actually a house, and before I was sharing in a ground floor flat with 2 other girls, so 3 of us, and this time I'm in a house with 4 other people, so there's 5 of us in total, and it's quite nice. There's like always someone doing something, but we're also all on different schedules, which is nice as well. A bit of both really. And I have a much bigger room than I had at my last place with a table and chairs, which is really nice because I'm working from home some days, which is also really nice for me. But when I was working from home in the flat, my room wasn't big enough to have a desk and a chair in it, so I would always have to work from the living room. Whereas, I mean, it's nice to have the choice, but I'm glad that I have a desk and a chair in my new space, and I'm paying a little bit less than I was before, which is really nice. And I really like the area. I'm like 5 minutes from the tube station. I'll show you a little room tour. Over here we've obviously got the bed. This is just from when I went to get the keys, so I didn't actually move in this day. And as you can see, there's so much space. We've got some nice built-in wardrobes over there, and a girl sold me all this furniture when she left the room, and I think I'm going to sell some of it, but not all of it. I think I'm going to sell the square furniture thingy and the monitor, but obviously it's so handy to have a bed and a desk and a chair in there already, because obviously I'm not carting stuff up and down the opposite ends of the country. So that was something that was really useful for me. And then I got to go on my first ever trip to London IKEA. I took the tube and I went to Wembley IKEA. I just got like little bits and pieces that I could take back with me, but that was super cool, and got a little hot dog at the end. And it is still not done by any means, but this is my room at the minute, which is obviously a little bit more homely, a little bit more messy. It's completely not finished. There is still obviously a lot of things I want to do, but I'm going to post this video this week, so I thought I would give you a little update. So starting at the door, we've got my bin, nice, and then these are the things that I mentioned in the last video that I wanted to sell. So they're just kind of there at the minute, but I feel like they take up so much space that I can't wait to sell them. They're up on Gumtree, but if they don't sell soon, I'm going to post on Facebook as well. We've got this monitor. It's a bit annoying. I can't really give too much information about them because I've not used them, they're not mine. This would be good to sell. I'm just going to try and sell them for like £10 each. And then I've got loads of stuff on the back of my door, including my lovely hoodie. Yeah, that's a bit of a mess. I need to get some of it into the wardrobe, but we'll talk about that in a minute. My joggies always take the last to dry, so they're still hanging up. I've got my laundry basket over there. I just hang my bag here along with a really nice mirror, but I'll be able to use the mirror more when I can stand there, but there's not really anywhere else to put the storage unit, so that's why I want to get rid of them. They take up so much space. But in here there is so much storage in this room. It is so good. I've basically just got like, there's my cleaning supplies and then all my luggage and stuff that helped me move. Those laundry bags were actually really good instead of boxes because I could carry them much easier. They are all in this cupboard, and it goes back quite far as well. And then, as I mentioned before, I've got like built-in wardrobes here, but there's a slight issue because you can see that my clothes are not in the wardrobe. If I open the wardrobe, I've got like some stuff that can't be hung, like my bedding, my dresses that are really long and stuff. But I don't know if you can see how tall that pole is. Like, I'm 5'2". I can't reach that. So brings me on to this. I bought a stool from IKEA, got stuck halfway through. I don't have any family members in London to help me build it, so I gave up halfway through. It's been sitting there for 2 weeks. I need to build a stool to put my clothes in the wardrobe. I'm a bit stuck at the minute, so that's why. But there is so much space in here, but all the wardrobe space is up there. My Korean gat is in there, but yeah, everything is just, why? I don't know if you can get a scale on how tall that thing is. Like, how am I supposed to, I don't understand. So once I build this, then I can also sell this, and that will no longer be out, and I will have access to my wardrobes. It's all just a bit of a faff at the minute, but it's taking time. That's why I thought I would just film this now, show you the reality of my room. And that brings us on to my desk, which is also a bit of a mess because I want to sort this out so that I can put all this basically in the wardrobe. Basically everything is waiting on me building this goddamn stool that I can't build for some reason, and it cost me £30, and then I can put everything in the wardrobe because the storage is really good. Once I figure out like logistically how to use it as a 5'2" person, the room will look much better. So that is my desk with my chair, which I haven't really even had the chance to use properly to work at because it's just keeping stuff that I don't know where else to put. So this is a real mishmash of stuff at the minute. And then we've got my bedside table, which I do really like. I didn't have a bedside table at my last place because it was too small. So I've just got my books, my perfumes, my little name tag that I got from the V&A when we went to the Korea exhibition with my work on it, which I love. And then I bought these dried flowers from the Columbia Road Flower Market, but they look a little bit sad, so I might get some real ones or some more ones, I'm not sure yet. And my birthday cards and my candles. And then I also really like the view outside because I am on the second floor, so it's literally just like trees. Like I can't really see anyone, and there's some houses around that way, but I'm pretty sure they can't see into me. And then this is my bed. I'm just doing a little work from home day at the minute, which is why I'm filming this today. But this is like a semi-detached house now with 4 other people. What a nice room. It's so much bigger and so much more storage than my last one, so I'm happy. Also, please ignore what I look like. I'm gonna do a workout for honestly the first time in 6 months today, and I'm a bit scared. I really need a shower as well, and I'm obviously saving my shower till after I work out. But I also thought I would update you. If you remember Lucia from when I was teaching English in Thailand, and she stayed a bit longer, and then I met up with her in Bangkok the week that I stayed in between Australia and the UK, and she has just moved to London for a teaching job. So I met up with her the other day. We went out to a pub garden. It was really full because we have had a hot couple of weeks in London, like 30 degrees, and it's not like 30 degrees somewhere else. It's sticky and you can't sleep. But we went out to a beer garden. That was really nice. It was really nice to meet up with her and know that she's going to be living in London now, so that I've got a couple of like nice friends now in London. I don't mean like nice friends, I mean like friends that I knew a bit more than like making a new friend, if that makes sense, because it takes a lot of your energy to like keep making new friends, and I do, but sometimes it's nice to have those friends that you know from before. So that's where I think I'm going to leave this vlog. It's been a bit of a mishmash, a bit of a just like an update, but I think we're going to start like the proper like London vlogs in a couple of weeks time, I think. So give the video a thumbs up if you're excited about that, and don't forget to subscribe to see that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!